We are visiting Slab City, California. Free place to stay here, I guess. It's been on our list, so I'm coming down here to check it out. It's been on my list since I heard about it. See what it's all about here. And our first destination is Salvation Mountain. I see it now. I see it now. We're going to stop there. Anyway, Salvation Mountains is what it is. I guess a side of a mountain that got painted.
Where did you learn this Salvation?
Anyway, everybody down here is a saved Christian, I guess. So we'll see. Keep it simple. Okay, this was the first place on the list. Going into Slab City is Salvation Mountain. It is kind of like an art installation. Looks like it's been plastered and everything. And like I mentioned, everybody down here is a born-again Christian. Yeah, anyway, you need soup, come here. There's a soup kitchen. Yeah, I was just saying, I think this place is probably started by the hippie movement back in the 60s. What is it, a school bus? Is that a schoolie or a school bus? It's a schoolie. Don't know if they have an education system here. Don't take my stuff. This is my stuff. They're the kids here, sweetheart. What's the name of the street? That's Main Street there, I guess. This is 4th Street. I guess this is North Street, 4th here. Toilet up on the, oh yeah, got the dog there. Toilet up on top of their bus. Okay, this is the Slab City, which I've heard about. And okay, we saw. We're getting the heck out of here. They tried to do a little bit of art here. I hear a dog barking. Maybe it's our warning system.
Go north, just to the main road.
And I had to swing over here and take a picture of this pink gorilla here. Okay, well, we've seen Slab City. Now we're done with it. Never again. Had to see what it's all about. I've been in 4 third world countries. People don't live this bad. These people choose to be here. Okay, good for them. And another reason I came down here to the Salton Sea near the Slab City area was to see this part of California 111. This road, the road was here just a few months ago, and they had to keep having to move the road over because there's a moving mud hole here. Let me get the name of that. Okay, and this is on Google Maps, calling the moving mud springs of Mondo. Of course, that location may change because it is moving. I learned about this place from Steve from his YouTube channel. He called it the moving geyser. Anyway, it just keeps swallowing up it keeps causing them to move the railroad track and the highway. They have to keep moving it, but it was an interesting thing that I had to come down here and check out. Now we're done with it. Okay, this is the Salton Sea in Southern California. It is salt. Salt Sea, accidentally created when they diverted water from the Colorado River. Anyway, this whole place they try to develop, but it's like abandoned now. Nyland, California, and other places. The only fish that can survive in this water here is tilapia. Anyway, but then sometimes it gets so salted and that they die and just float up on the coast, and it stinks here. Doesn't smell that well now. Doesn't smell really great here. And what business they did have here are closed up. They tried to start a business, it would close. This is on the road. This is called Bombay Beach, actually. Yeah. Got a nice name, but it's not a nice beach. And this Bombay area, it's kind of like an upscale of Slab City that we just visited. A lot of burn out places, burn out cars and things. Abandoned stuff has been graffitied, busted up. This place does not attract people to stay. So a lot of hay has been put here along the beach, Bombay Beach, of the Salton Sea. It's probably something to do with erosion control or something or other. It does nothing for the smell control. There was an attempt to put some art and different stuff here, looks like, hoping to attract people, but yeah, this is a wasted place. There's nothing out on the water. I mean, it's not that warm right now, but I cannot see putting a boat. Definitely not going swimming in there. She's down there by the water. I bet she's going to put her feet in the water. We might be making an emergency room run here later today. There was a RV fifth wheeler pulling out of here when we got here. Yeah, I don't think I would spend a night here. Definitely not boondock for any extended period of time. But that's just me. I like my fresh air without the stink.
The water stinks.
Well, I was wondering if we was going to have to make a run to the emergency room today. Did you put your feet in it?
No.
Thank you.
Stinks. You can even walk. It's just muddy and yucky. It's black water. Disgusting.
So, want to buy property here?
No way.
They have a dike around the lake here to keep it in. guess the water could rise, especially during the heavy rainfalls. Water rushes in there, and I don't think there's no outlet to the water. I'm not sure. That's why it stays so salty. But anyway, the dike is here to keep the water back. This dike is built with the mud they scraped up down there. Yeah, big sea. I mean, this thing is humongous. You can see it on Google Maps, Google Earth View. It's humongous, but useless. Okay, so I think that's going to do our tour of the Salton Sea, our visit to it, and Slab City, and this area I guess called Bombay Beach. So people try to start resorts down here in places, but they fail. Everything's been abandoned here, most of the stuff. There's a few people here, but yeah, I'm done with this place. I have no desire to come back here again. It's been on the list, and it's something to see. But I also got the Salton Sea Visitor Center. Supposed to be our next stop. I don't need to stop there. We're just gonna pass it on by.
This is very polluted area.
It's very polluted. It's muddy down by the water. Stinks. The water's dirty.
And it's foggy all the way around the mountain.
Because a lot of smog around this area that comes from the bigger cities there, so you can't escape the smog and the stuff by coming here. All right, we're gone. Moving on to the next place. Okay, I decided to make one last pass of the graffiti and abandoned trailers, buildings here. The other road I went down was just like this. No, this was the road I went down, never mind. Anyway, something was there, it was burnt out, all the vehicles there with it, burnt down. And got it. Whoever does decide to live here is going to have a good cell reception. Gigantic tower here with lots of antennas on it. Not that far from Mexico, we'll be further south. Frontage our journeys. AT&T, making this a great place to overnight spend a weekend. If that's all you're interested in, we want more. Okay, these girls are skiing behind a boat. It looks like, yeah, they're wearing the 50s style swim gear from the 1950s. So back at the time this place was popular. No more. We are taking a shortcut over towards General Patton Museum and the south entrance of the Joshua Tree National Park. These formations in sand and dirt, limestone was interesting. So here's a minute and a half of our trip over there. We made a stop in California here at the General Patton Memorial Museum. So just off Interstate 10, somewhere around, I believe it's Summit, California. Let's go see if it's free admission here. Okay, we elected not to take to pay to go into the thing, but just in the main lobby there, the free area of the museum, they had a great relief map of Southern California. That was very interesting to see what everything looked like from a perspective. The Salton Sea, the mountains all the way to Las Vegas, all the way to Colorado River, and Los Angeles, and Pacific Ocean. That was neat. I didn't take a picture of it, but I'm glad we stopped by and saw it.